Okay guys, what's up? I'm here to do Nanatsu no Taizai chapter 54 review. Now in last chapter we see Gauther, one of the 7 deadly sins, and what appears to be 4 holy knights having a standoff, waiting for the other to make the wrong move and take advantage of that. So they're at their standoff. One of the kids who's claiming to be one of the 7 deadly sins rushes in, gets careless. Gauther's about to kill him, but the kid's friend, whose name I cannot remember, was Armin. I'm just gonna go with Armin for right now. Armin pushes him out of the way, gets crushed by Gauther's huge hand, and is killed. Meanwhile, the kid, he somehow gets rushed into a forest. Well, not rushed, he gets carried into a forest. Meanwhile, the 4 holy knights see their opening and they charge after Gauther. Meanwhile, Meliodas, Ban, and King, they rush in also to try and defend Gauther. And they're wondering why Gauther is acting so ruthlessly, so out of character. Why he would actually kill an innocent person, and why he would even try to kill a little child in the first place. So while they're just thinking about that, Meliodas says, hey, forget about it, we'll think about it later. And so they're having their fight. Meliodas, Ban, King, and who appears to be Gauther are getting completely annihilated by these holy knights. So much as to where they're barely even getting hits in. Even King, who has his sacred treasure, he's getting handled by the holy knights. Meliodas, Ban, and Gauther is getting cut up and sliced up by everybody. All of the holy knights are just taking advantage of the 7 deadly sins. And it's shocking because I was expecting for them to come in and completely annihilate. But this isn't the case. These holy knights are now in a position as to where they are getting ready to eliminate Gauther. One of their members, he's completely ready, he's charged, he has his bow and arrow, and he shoots it off and emits this big blast that will completely eliminate Gauther if it hits him. But somebody comes in and stops it with his bare hand. It's the guy who we thought was dead earlier, named Armando. With that, the kid who was about to get killed, he comes back and he says, Armando, what's going on? Meliodas, Ban, and King realize who this person really is from this person's way of speaking, mannerisms, and everything. It is at this moment that Armando's appearance starts to change drastically. And with that, Armando finally reveals his ability. Well, not his ability, his identity. He reveals to the kid that he's actually one of the 7 deadly sins, and that he's actually the goat sin of lust named Gauther. Now this is a very shocking revelation. And I'm saying that because we all thought that the person who was in the gigantic armor was Gauther. But when Armando appears, Armando pretty much just says, oh, it looks like this seal is broken. And the price for it is going to be immense, so on and so forth. So what I'm guessing right now is that Armando put a seal on his power. Although how he did it, I'm not quite sure. I'm not fully aware as to how he would do this and how he would put a seal into this armor and how this armor is actually moving on its own. Maybe this armor is Armando's sacred treasure itself. I don't know, but all I gotta say was that this was a great chapter. I can't wait to see what happens next week. Most of all, I cannot wait to see what Armando will be able to do since the Holy Knights are still there and ready to go. So guys, this concludes my review of Nanatsu no Taizai chapter 54. Rate, comment, subscribe, you guys, and I will catch you guys next week.